Foxborough. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the Seattle Seahawks and the New England Patriots. Andres Borregalis ready to get us started. And we're off and running from Gillette. To return this, Rashid Shaheed. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is first and 10.
We go set.
Play fake, Darnold. He gets it complete to Kenneth Walker. And this one's only going to pick up a couple before he heads out of bounds.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Into a crowd, and intercepted. Jelani Tavai picks it off. And he's going to score. It's a pick six for New England. Just tried a little bit too hard to get that third down conversion. Brock wanted so badly to keep that opening series going, and that one cost him.
Yeah, I think it's less, Kate, in this case about the throw and much more about crediting the defense who was ready and willing to be opportunistic, not just knock that ball away.
Yeah.
They wanted to take advantage of that opportunity, and they jumped on it.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. Here's Derink Young to return this. Showing a little burst so far. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. And into the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this first and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And he stopped quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got second and 8.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's second and 8.
We're going to set.
With a quick pass out wide. And he'll get this up to his own 44. Tracked down by Robert Spillane.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. He gets 6 on that play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there, making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
And he'll only find 1 yard up the gut, second down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here's Darnold to throw. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Kid, I'm just kind of laughing because I can feel the armchair quarterbacks going, I can make that throw. And anybody who's actually made those throws says you have no idea what it feels like with everybody breathing down your neck. That play's got to be right, timed up right, and it certainly wasn't. We're all set.
Throwing is Darnold on third down. He's got Smith and Jigba for the catch. And he's taken down at the 30. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
That's good for a Seahawks first down. A gain of 19.
Smith and Jigba going to motion over left.
First down.
Here's Darnold, 1st and 10. Into the hands of his running back, Walker. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit, and you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. I'm hungry. 2nd and 3 now.
Go set.
They give up the gut to Walker. Finds a big lane. And they're going to have 1st and goal when we begin our 2nd quarter. We're to the end of one. 7-0 is our score. More from Gillette Stadium in just a minute. Back now for the 2nd quarter, and the Seahawks, they've got to look towards the end zone. 1st and goal, here's Walker. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
8 yards to go as they get set on 2nd and goal.
We got sack.
Dumped off to his running back. He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into 3rd and goal.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
And he's got it in the end zone for the Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba with a touchdown. Now it's Jason Myers on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Seahawks tie this game 7-7.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. On the return, here's Travion Henderson. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10. They'll run it with Travion Henderson. And this is going to come to an end right at the 32-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
1st and 10 from the 32. On the draw, this is Henderson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
As a play caller, Kate, I would always be a little cautious of a 1st down drop. I like it better when that defense is anticipating pass, when they were only anticipating getting the backfield and making that running back feel the pain.
Now, not much scoring to this point as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Gillette after this. All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Here goes front. Hey, what's up?
Gets it out wide quick, and he might throw this. And it's incomplete. Went deep into the bag of tricks there on 2nd down. Probably expect something a little more conventional here on 3rd. Looking for his wide receiver there. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Third and long for him here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down. Patriots punt team coming out to the former 6th-rounder Bryce Behringer to do the honors.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Now they send their back in motion right. 1st and 10, Darnold. And there's a man there, it's intercepted! Robert Spillane has it!
Darnold's pass intercepted. The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10. To throw, here's May. Rolling left, buying some time. This is thrown towards a defender instead. Man, he's the one who makes a play on the football. That's not what this offense wants. Incomplete on 1st down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Hey, what's that?
May trying to get here on 2nd. Finds him over the middle. And he gets absolutely popped to end that
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
Hey, here we go. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Hey, what's that? Crazy, crazy.
Here's May to the air. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And that brings up 4th and short.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
All right, they made the red zone, and it's touchdown or bust, it seems. They're lining up to go for this.
What's that? Hey,
May throwing for it. And all their pressure gets it done. That's a sack on 4th down as they force the turnover. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. So they're 1st to 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Well, this play never had a chance between the pressure at home and the coverage downfield. QB still got to find a way to throw it up and give somebody an opportunity to make a play.
Running back sent in motion. Throwing on 1st. Here's Darnold. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Christian Gonzalez has it.
Darnold's pass intercepted. The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10.
crazy, crazy, crazy.
Throwing is May. And he scores. Touchdown, New England. The Patriots take the lead just before halftime. Well, they certainly wasted no time in making that turnover hurt even more. They looked to the end zone on the very first play, Brock, and they connected.
You know, kid, I love it. It was an ambush to begin the drive. They attacked that end zone against a defense who was out there on short notice and not ready for that sudden change they talk about.
Now Borregales on to send it away. Young on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. They've got blackjack on the clock. Not a ton of time to use before halftime. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Downfield, that finds Shaheed. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Now Seattle going to call it second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. Out of the gun, here's Darnold. This is Cup, that's Cup. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. Now the Seahawks are going to spend their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
It's a gain of 25 yards. First down, Seattle.
Offense getting set. Here's first and 10. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. That's dropped underneath. Walker. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
You heard the man, the love controller, the lever king, I told you. Hop in and let the journey begin.
New England bringing the offense to the line. First and 10.
Crazy, crazy.
Made a throw it. Completed over the middle. Hit almost as he caught it. Does well to hold on to it. Gets him to the 37. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
New set of downs from 37.
Here goes tonight.
A handoff for Henderson, running left. Get some space around midfield. Free inside the 30. Touchdown, New England! The Patriots grow the lead coming out of halftime.
Take that play right there. That run is exactly why this team wanted this rookie on their roster. It is so hard to break away from the pack at the NFL level.
And that one is no good. Didn't even come very close to sneaking that one in, so leave that score as is. Well, probably still thinking about that missed extra point, partner, but he's got to move past it quick as he gets forward to send this one away. Shaheed now to return. Things going well so far. Coverage team tracking him down as he reaches the 35. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. First and 10. Drive begins with a Walker run. We'll have him gain about a handful there. Lonnie Tavai ranging in for the stop.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Now Darnold off the play action. Got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes. And they pick him off again! That's Carlton Davis! And the Patriots have it after forcing his 4th INT of the day. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
And he's brought down across the 15 to about the 16-yard line. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3-and-out.
Nothing doing on the draw, Brock. That's going to send him backwards ahead of third down.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
May now on third down. And almost someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon. And he's out of bounds. The flag is out as well, but the offense looking pretty confident that it's on the defense here. So the turnover, Brock, is in turn turned over after pass interference on that play. So the drive continues after that pass interference call. We've got 1st and 10.
Here goes throw.
Running it after the penalty. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
May now. Henry on the catch. A lot of mess on the move here. This play heads out of bounds. Mark it down, though, Brock. Could be some free yards here. So the penalty would have given them a lot of yardage anyway, Brock, but getting the catch, that makes it feel a whole lot better.
Look at his ability to not only work deep downfield through contact, but come up with the catch as well. You know, Kate, that's what scouts call competitive toughness. That's what a quarterback calls his best friend.
Vacates quickly left side. And this is going to be a New England touchdown. The Patriots lengthen the lead at the end of the third. Drake made the touchdown.
Kate, we know you can do it in different ways in today's NFL at quarterback. Some with the brains, the processing, that anticipation and accuracy. Some could do it with their improv skills to create a play when everything breaks down, and he just put on a show.
Here we go. Mike Vrabel getting his offense set to go for 2.
The Patriots will line up for a 2-point conversion.
May will throw. And he won't get away. They bring him down. The sack prevents them from adding another 2 more to that lead.
26, Seahawks 7. Andy Borregales to kick
Now
off.
Borregales on to send it away. Shaheed now to return. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31. Play fake, Darnold. That one falls incomplete and brings us to the end of this third quarter. This is the end of the third quarter. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the fourth quarter. After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, 2nd and 10. From the gun, Darnold. Throwing the out route, complete. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. Looking quickly here.
That's good for a Seahawks. 1st down. A gain of 16 yards. 1st down.
Here's Darnold. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock. And physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
We had it for a moment, but a Great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it. That's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
Delivered to the sideline. Smith-Njigba brings it in. He takes it down to the 33. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
And the Seahawks, first down.
And again, it's Darnold. That's Cup on the slant. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Now Darnold. Into the hands of his running back, Walker. And he's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone. It's a pickup of 4 yards. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
First down. Again, 4 yards.
To throw, here's Darnold.
First down.
Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Incomplete. Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Sticking to the air here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It would be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Working across the middle block, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talked about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, but you couldn't do it.
And absolutely no chance of getting the yards he needed. He's brought down.
Even that one.
Why you all in my face?
Yeah.
Taking up all of my space. You should get out of my way. You should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do. I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think. You should get out of my way. Get your talking face out of my way. 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 I got too many plays. I don't even play. Out of my way. Get out of my way. Out of my way. Out of my way.
Way up, get your weight up, put your plate up. You a foreign, we at war, and I got all hallelujah, Talladega, baby Jesus, in the flesh, come and get it, and I'm with it. All my friends coming with